Hey everyone, DJ Benji here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks once again for tuning in. Today is the day where we finally get Apple Music on Serato, which is absolutely brilliant because I have been a long-term Serato user. I absolutely love it. And today I'm going to be showing you how to set it up with the XDJAZ, okay? And it just works. Serato is fantastic. It is brilliant. I've been using Serato since about 2006 and it's been absolutely brilliant. I did used to use my first DVS setup that I have was actually, I had Final Scratch and I had Final Scratch on a PC and it used to crash daily, all the time, and it used to really annoy me. One of my friends said to me, try Serato, and I was like, oh well, it's going to be the same. They was like, nah. What you need to do is A, you need to get a Mac, and B, you need to get Serato. First, I tried the Mac with Final Scratch. That was okay. It was a lot more reliable, but the problem was with Final Scratch was calibrating the needles all the time, which just did not work most of the time. If your needles were slightly not plugged in, then that was a problem. If you had a bit of fluff on the record, that was a problem. And yeah, so it's just a ball ache. I tried Serato for the first time. I had my SL1 box and I got everything, went up to a shop in London to buy it, and I got it home. I opened it up and you had the box, the install CD, and you had the instruction manual. And I'm reading all through it, PC, blah, 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 blah. Manual was like this thick, loads of rubbish for the PC. Opened it up, and then what it said was, Mac users, plug in the USB cable and put in the install CD for the software. And I was like, that can't be right, it's a misprint. And you know what, I plugged it in, I put in the CD, installed the software, and it just worked. And from that moment on, I fell in love with Serato because it just worked and it is absolutely fantastic. It's super reliable software. It is my go-to for DJ software and has been for very many years. Of course, now I've got the XDJAZ, which is like my go-to standalone model, but this is more for me practicing on CDJs. So I've got that CDJ 3000 feel in my house, but most of the time I do like to play on vinyl with the Serato software or using the club kit, right? So anyway, so we're on a laptop and we are opening up our browser. We're going to go to serato.com. So we're going to go download DJ Pro, run the application. And we're going to go continue. And we're going to go agree. We're going to go install. We'll type in our secret code. And we're going to go close. And then we're going to move the installer to bin. Now what we're going to do is we are going to load up Serato DJ Pro, which is in here. So here you go, you've got the brand new splash screen, which we've already read the release notes and all of these things, which is okay. We're going to go brilliant. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to turn on our XDJAZ. So we've plugged in the cable, our trusty USB cable, that's gone into the computer. And we are turning on our XDJAZ. Alright, you can see we've got our software control, which is available. So we are going to click OK. So now you can see that we've got our, we're going to push the load button. So we're going to bring our songs that we want onto Joe Hunt Baby. That looks like a good tune. If your Serato doesn't work straight away, it's because you need to change on your laptop. You need to go from relative to internal mode, and then we can start using the software. So we can make a cue point. You can see now that the waveform is moving. I can control it, and I can make different cue points. So you can see that it's jumping about and everything, which is brilliant. Now, if you want to get Apple Music working, what you have to do in Serato is you need to go to here, you need to go to your user preferences, and then you need to go to library and display, and then we have to go down here to go show streaming services. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Apple Music, and then we're going to go sign up or log in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our Touch ID, and that's why we love Macs, right? And then we're going to hit continue. And then we're going to go allow. And what's brilliant about Serato is it actually gives you a nice little step-by-step guide on how to use the streaming services, which is brilliant. It's really, really helpful. Well done, Serato. So look, we can go search in the library. It shows us to click on there. If we want to create a playlist, we can just hit that icon there. So if you're searching the library, click the Apple Music icon next to the search field to access millions of songs. Creating a playlist, it shows you here. If you click the new playlist button to create an Apple Music streaming playlist, or discover songs on Apple Music. So you can just go to applemusic.com and then click the add icon in the Apple Music to add playlist to Serato DJ. Got it, get on mixing. So the great thing about this is any playlist that I've created, either on my phone or my laptop or whatever device that is using on my iPad. So I could be on my iPad and go, yeah, I like that song, add it to my playlist, and then what it will do is it will be available for me in Serato. This is absolutely brilliant. So I could be out listening to a song wherever I am, go, I like this one, then I can use Shazam to identify the song, and then I can go, right, okay, search for it on Apple Music on my phone, and then add it to my favourite song playlist. And then when I'm next DJing, I can connect my Apple Music to my Serato, so then it's available to play on whichever DJ kit wherever I am. Whether I'm at home on my XDJ-AZ, whether I'm on my Cross 12s if I'm upstairs, or whether I'm out at a gig playing wherever around using the club kit, I can now use my Apple Music, providing that I have an internet connection. But of course, these days, wherever we go, we have, because we can use our phone as a virtual Wi-Fi hotspot, and then we can use that for our laptop to connect. So as long as there's phone signal, which most places in the UK there is, I can now access my Apple Music library with my Serato. So I'm really, really, really happy. This is an absolute game changer. So let's try an Apple Music song. So if we're on Apple Music and we click home, we can go to our UK Garage playlist, and look, we can start playing all of our UK Garage songs. And then we can choose another song. I mean, we quite like that one, so let's do that, right? So now you can see that I have the song from Apple iTunes or Apple Music on this deck, and then I have my Apple iTunes song on this track, which is brilliant because now you've got access to all the songs that you could ever want. So if you wanted to play 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, dance music, house, hip hop, country and western, you can. This is an absolute game changer. This is like a very, very exciting time to be able to be a DJ, right? I'm very, very happy about this, and I'm very excited about what the future holds for this lovely partnership, which has been very, very good. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you have fun mixing with your Serato interlinked with your Apple Music. I certainly am going to have a lot of fun. Be looking out for some mixes coming up very, very soon. Now you know how to set up Serato with Apple Music and use it on your XDJ, which is absolutely brilliant. So until next time, guys, if you like my video, please make sure you like, share and subscribe. and I will see you very soon with some more videos and hopefully some new mixes soon using this wonderful kit. Anyway, take care guys, it's been DJ Benji, take care, peace out.